All right, let's talk about what's happening weather-wise outside today. It is a beautiful day. Look how quickly it has brightened up out there. We've had a gorgeous sunrise and it is a blue sky kind of morning outside. It is clear. And that means it's kind of cold out there. We've been talking about the chill in the air all morning. Temperatures in many spots below freezing this morning, even some 20s on the map. Look at these numbers. These are likely our morning lows because now that the sun is up, we're going to start warming up. But we've dropped to 26 degrees in Millville. 19 is what it feels like. 34 in Philadelphia, not quite down to the freezing mark, but close. 27 is our wind chill. 27 in Allentown feels like 20, so enough of a breeze that it feels cold. Let's talk about our final freeze in the spring. The last time we hit 32 degrees before temperatures warm up enough that you can start planting, right? The earliest final freeze was March 8th. Back in 2020, we didn't have a temperature drop to the freezing mark after March 8th. The latest, though, back in 1966, May 11th, our average is March 30th. So right about now, this could end up for many being the last freezing morning of the season. But you can see even in the last 5 years, we've had a couple of years where, we saw temperatures drop to the freezing mark in April 18th of 2022, April 3rd, 2021. So you just have to be careful. You could still have a hard freeze this time of the year. You can have it all the way through April, which is why the rule of thumb generally is wait until Mother's Day to do any planting, to put the flowers out in the flower boxes if you don't want to have to keep going out and covering them up on those colder nights. 54 outside today, lots of sunshine. It's seasonable, but it's on the cool side of seasonable and it's still brisk. While it's not as windy as yesterday, the wind is strong enough at 5 to 15 miles an hour that it's going to make it feel like the upper 40s really for most of the day. As we widen out from Philadelphia and zoom down to D.C., if you're heading down to the Phillies season opener today, not a home game, of course, it's down in D.C. taking on the Nationals. First pitch at 4:05. We're looking at 59 degrees at Nationals Park at first pitch, 56 for tailgating, sunny, mild, pleasant throughout the course of tonight's game. Not bad at all, and fine conditions if you're making the trip down on I-95. I don't think you'll see any weather-related issues today. High pressure's in control. We've got a large storm system, kind of a protracted storm system. This is a warm front associated with it. Cold front still way back to the west, and this is really going to dominate our weather patterns starting tomorrow and lingering all the way through Monday. So tomorrow that warm front sets up shop nearby. We'll start the day with some sun, and you can see quickly by 9-10 a.m. the clouds are starting to roll in. There may be a couple of sprinkles here and there throughout the day. I think most of the day is dry, but it is kind of cloudy. It is warmer. Then here comes the warm front, sets up shop overhead as we get into tomorrow night, and then lifts north by Saturday morning. With the warm front to the north and the cold front still to the west, that puts us in what's known as the warm sector of an advancing storm, when you're kind of between the warm front and the cold front. Sometimes they come together, they come through one right after the other. Sometimes it's a day or two. And when you get that extended warm sector passage, really, that's when you get that nice warm weather. So we're heading for 80 on Saturday out ahead of the cold front, which comes through in two phases, Sunday into Monday. Sunday, just a few showers in the evening. That will start to clear, but then Monday, a stronger front comes through later in the afternoon and evening, and it's going to be a squeeze play with the Phillies home opener, which is at 3:05. It does look like we may pick up the threat for some storms during the game. I'm hopeful that they may hold off until after the game. We will keep you posted on that heading into the weekend. So most of the weekend is dry. It's not until late Sunday that we see the chance for showers, and then Monday, the threat for showers and storms, and we have issued a next weather alert already for that. That's going to knock the temperatures right back down to reality, back to the 50s Tuesday and Wednesday.